Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to talk about 4 black hat SEO techniques that only top 0.1% people are actually using. I've been to certain SEO conferences or private masterminds, groups, and all those stuff. Hence, I do have access to certain types of secret stuff. And in this video, I'm going to talk about all of those SEO techniques that people are using that's getting them results, but a lot of people don't actually know about that. Just a quick shout out to arvo.com, a fantastic SEO content writer tool. If in case you need any sort of content writing AI generated tool that actually does SEO optimization at the same time, feel free to check arvo.com. The link would be in the description and pin comment. We are actually using that for all of our clients. So yeah, let's get back to the video. Starting with the first one, that is CTR manipulation. I'm pretty sure you already know what CTR manipulation is, but if in case you don't, let me quickly explain you. CTR manipulation is basically the tactic where let's say you have this your website or let's say your Google business profile, and then you are sending bot clicks or bot impressions. Let's say a bot searches for XYZ or genders near me, and then that bot clicks on your listing, on your clinic GBP, on your website, by actually finding your listing, finding your website, finding your business, and then clicking to that, right? When that clicks, Google takes that as an impression, as an event, and records that someone searches for, let's say, X stuff and found this Y business, right? So it kind of records an event, and doing this again and again and again, obviously naturally helps you get better ranking. This is the main stuff, right? Now, there are tons of tools that you can use that are available in the market regarding CTR manipulation. It really depends what sort of stuff you actually want to do with CTR manipulation. Let's say you want to do maybe website CTR manipulation, right? There are SERP clicks, there are then micro workers, there are other stuff as well on the market. You can just go on Google and search for that. If in case you're looking to do CTR manipulation for GBP, there is agency SSN, there's awesome traffic bot, there's again micro workers, and there are tons other tools as well in the market. But here's the note: if you don't really know how you have to do it, you don't really recognize the pattern, the device breakdown, the search breakdown, keywords breakdown, and all those stuff, stay away from that, because that might just get you suspended on GBP and also penalize your website. So only do that if you know what you are doing. If you don't really know, I would say stay away from that. But yeah, this video is for informational purpose, so I am actually gonna give you all the details, but please do it at your own risk. Now, moving on to the second one, which is PBNs. PBNs are something which is pretty common, right? PBNs are personal blog networks. This is a way where you actually, let's say you are an individual X and you have maybe 5 clients, right? You create, or you have your own website, then you create tons of websites of your own, right? These are all the websites. These all websites are gonna link to one's main money site that you own, right? This is all called personal blog network. This is done to get backlinks and all those stuff. Fantastic stuff, working really well. Do it if you can. Yes, I am doing this. Most of the top SEOs are actually utilizing this. I would suggest this. If you can, do this. Now here's how you can do. To the one of the main stuff in PBN is to actually get the content dialed in. For that, as I said, I'm using this tool called as arvo.com. This tool has this SEO article feature, right? I just add all the keywords here in bulk, obviously, and then I am gonna get really great article. When I say really great, and why I'm utilizing this tool instead of any other ones, especially this stuff. Let me show you. This is an example of how it looks like, right? If you see, it has got table of content, key takeaways, understanding local SEO images, tons of external linking, internal linking, just summarization, meta title, meta description, and then we are having YouTube video and all these stuff. This is a really great content overall, right? This is the sole reason why I'm using arvo.com and not any other competitors out there in the market. Now, another thing is it just automates the whole process, right? I don't really even have to take this content and post it on my website. I just connected my WordPress website, and the tool that is arvo.com, it automatically pushes this content to the website and schedules it, which is pretty fantastic. So it's not really taking my time, right? That's the reason why I use arvo.com for PBNs. And yeah, using PBNs is seen as an attempt to manipulate the algorithm. As such, Google classes this action as a link scheme that violates the webmaster's guideline. This makes it a black hat SEO technique. Yes, this is black hat technique. It does manipulate Google. It does violate Google's guideline. But hey, I am the guy who does stuff that actually moves the needle. I don't really care much whether it's violates. Yes, I do have to make sure that it is sustainable, it's long term. But hey, if you're doing this right, you would probably get away with this, but again, do it at your own risk. Further, there was case study, right? This is pretty interesting. This was JCPenney's link building scheme. JCPenney was found to have 2,000 plus links to their dresses page, right? These were all PBNs. The links came from 10 websites clearly created only for backlinking. New York Times actually exposed the site. Google penalized the website. Now, if you actually see, New York Times did expose. That's how Google actually got to know about this particular website, right? The whole thing is, make sure you are keeping it very, very private. Don't tell people about that. Don't send them links. Don't send them links and all those stuff. Make sure this is very private, only to you or your team. As it talks about, right, thin content, make sure it's not thin content. Utilize arvo.com and create some really good content. The key here, don't expose your PBN, don't create thin content, build something sustainable. Now, third black hat SEO tip, hidden text. This is interesting, right? For instance, this is a website, let's say. The visitor would be seeing literally nothing, right? But the crawler, the Google, right? Google would be seeing is just like this. I had this text here, right? But I just made it in white and hence it was looking hidden. Now you can also do one thing. You can just decrease the size of it maybe to 1 pixel and all those stuff. Hence it's not gonna be visible to Google, to any visitors, but it's gonna be visible to Google and it's gonna crawl it. Google's gonna know that hey, it's present in the content and all those stuff. Here you can utilize a lot of keywords and all those stuff. People do still use this. And is it useful? Does it work? I would say yes. Is it long term? No. Right? If you're creating some sort of rank and rent, you just want to pimp money and, you don't really care about the website overall. You just want to get money as soon as possible, earn and leave it. Yes, hidden text. You can certainly do this. It does work for sure. Okay. Now, moving on to the next one. This is age domains, right? Age domains are there in the market since a decade now, or probably more than that. It used to work fantastic, right? You could rank a site overnight just with age domains. Now, is it that possible? Probably no, but it is still useful, right? Age domains, you can 301 redirect. 301 is a permanent redirect, or you can just redirect certain pages which was getting page views and all those stuff. So yes, it does work. How you can find that? You can find that on Go to the auction. You can get this on expireddomains.net. That's a fantastic platform. You have got Namecheap, expired domain platform as well. A couple of them. You can utilize them and then 301 redirect the whole website to your own website, and you're gonna get all the link juice of this website. How does it work? For instance, let's say if you get three really solid age domains, it's all of them were regarding home service, and you have got a website called about HR. You can just 301 redirect all these websites and all the links will be redirected to yours. For instance, if this website had 1,000 backlinks, this one 500, this one 200. Now, if you just get these redirected to you, 301 redirect, you're now having 1,700 freaking backlinks. And those are not some cheap backlinks, but actually worthy because they came from real website. That's the magic. Now, moving on to another point, or probably the case study, right? This was a case study by Adam Smith. And if you see, he had, he put 10 weeks to 720 posts, 4 age domains, right? And, here's the result. Here you see organic traffic moving up, organic keywords improving, right? This is pretty damn sexy. This was again done with expired domains. Does it still work? Hell yeah. I have tried that. EMDs are also working, right? People always say that exact match domains don't work, those sort of stuff. EMDs are still working, same stuff. H domains are still working. You just have to find a way to make it work. And that's it for today's one, guys. I hope you like this. If you've got any other question, feel free to comment below. Yeah, just comment below. I'll be there to answer you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye. Have a great day. And yeah, let me know how the video was. If you need any other, if you have any sort of content idea, just let me know in the comment section, and I will try to create a content on that, create a video on that. And that is it for today's one. I hope you like this. If you've got any other question, as I say, feel free to comment below. Bye bye. Have a great day.